Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Spokane, Washington. That is the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. It is a home game tonight for the Washington State Cougars, 11-3. They welcome in the Lions of Loyola Marymount. Game number 2 on the schedule for both programs in the West Coast Conference.
On the offensive end, a team that understands how to get into the paint, give that one more pass, and shoot the ball.
And that is a great feed from Watts. And Stone Carrawell stepped on the sideline, another turnover.
Look at the excellent ball movement here. You'll see this all night long there. I think with both of these teams, you've got to take care of the ball because they turnovers, bad shots, they both love to get out and run and get easy buckets in transition.
And he's one of those guys you can start him, but oftentimes is Watts. The other Watts, no relation. Lawan, but it goes the other way. And of course, Rasmussen is going to be fine. Calmese hangs in the lane, a big shot for Washington State. And I'll finish the point. Rasmussen, of course, stays in the game. Eric Strip lines up the 3 and hits it for the wing. And Washington State back in front. Eric Strip, coach from Beaverton, Oregon. One of those transfers from Eastern Washington.
Got to score those, particularly on the road. But LMU has definitely turned up their defensive pressure.
Thorsterson stumbling down the lane.
But sometimes you can overpass it. I think the best thing they do is can get in the paint.
There's a drive and finish. Nate Calmese. You get inside 10 feet, you got to connect.
No question about it. Great job here. You know, I think for Washington State's and their ability to put the ball on the floor, Calmese here getting to the hole and fix.
Parker Garrett's. He's in for Calmese. Eric Strupp with it. Backdoor cut.
Once a year, 3 seconds, right? Here's the LMU does, which gives you an opportunity to skip over the top.
Watts into the corner. Thorsterson for 3. He's got 2 from over there. You got to get out on him.
You play behind, you get the outlet, and the one more pass.
The basketball, interesting conversation with Coach Riley today, and I was like, look, a lot of adversity is Okafor, the drive off the glass.
Nice pass by Watts. A sign of a good coach. He doesn't get rattled, which is why you see his team stay so poised on the floor.
Well, he hides it well then, Coach.
We all hide it well.
Eric Strupp from downtown. Rasmussen.
There's that skip pass.
Eric Strupp bangs in another one. That'll get.
You can see the fronting of the post inside. You see the skip over the top when the post is fronted. That weak side wing has to sit in the lane.
By Alex Merkveladze.
Too many looks in the paint right now for LMU.
Rasterson, another corner 3. His third from over there.
Too many looks on the perimeter right now. On the weak side of the floor. One more look at it right here.
Off the glass and it goes, and the pace is picked up in this final minute, and Calmese at the other end.
Whoever that 5th guy is in transition half court, and instead they don't do it and they give a wide open layup coming back the other way, so that right in front of that post again you might get that skip over the top again, but somewhere on the floor Calmese is going to have to put it on the floor and make a play.
The drive hangs and hits, and there's your horn. Nate Calmese. Boy, was he calm. This is beautiful, Coach.
Well, they ran a lot of action on that baseline, which opened up the middle of the floor, and smart-headed point guard, he just waited.
37-36.
1-3-1 with an opportunity to trap the wings.
Watts the drive. Boy, when he turns a corner, Watts the drive. Hangs and hits. 3-point game and gets downhill. He's tough to stop
because he has great elevation as well. There's the turnover.
Calmese leaves it. Rasterson blocked by Johnston into the lane. Stone Carrawell now. Cougars get back defensively. Eric Strip.
Another turnover.
Took it away from Johnston. Transition 3 off the front.
Guys are having a hard time getting up and down the floor when that pace gets up and down 2 or 3 times because of the fatigue factor.
Watts. Corner 3 is off by Amy. Explosion. Calmese at the other end.
He's really heady. He's really smart. He knows how to finish.
And the Okafor, number 22 on the floor for the Cougars. Palmeese driving in another great touch. Johnson with the timeout. Palmeese leading the Cougars to a 7-point lead. 14:31 to play. It's ball poked away by Asanza. Cougars turn it over.
Little low on the pass there. He had the right idea.
Oh, what a great
Point guard, and he's smart at both ends. This is just great, not fouling. Great block there, and then does a good job of the save. And I like the fact that he gets back into play.
one. Had to run it down. 8 to shoot. Lawan. The no-look to Okafor. And the flush.
He saw this the whole way. His eyesight is right now looking for Okafor, who finishes well. But with Palmeese and Watts, those are two big guards that know how to play. What I mean by that is their skill set is really good. They can put it down. They can shoot it.
Todd Golden.
Another great play by Palmeese. This should be an alley-oop dunk.
And there's Watts, the catch and finish off the glass.
Palmeese makes a great play here. He gets the steal, knocks it off the leg, and then he gets out and run. Okafor does a good job of fouling him, and then that's the one-touch alley-oop pass. When the Cougs can get stops and get out and run in transition, that's when I feel like they are at their best. That and the inside-out threes.
It's been all Cougars in the last 4 or 5 minutes, but LMU down by just 6.
Well, it's been all Cougars, but again, they haven't really gotten away, and that's an incredible one more finish there.
Can't give that up for Ethan Price.
I mean, the one more pass inside, this is what this team, to me, when I've seen them play, they do an excellent job of sharing the sugar, as Coach Labb would say. They share the basketball extremely well.
Lions offense, is it?
No.
V-Day the dump. And again, why doesn't V-Day shoot that ball from 10 feet away, Coach?
I call that skill set. We're trying to get to the glass and get fouled and get to the free throw line.
V-Day left a couple of points there.
They're in a 2-3 zone right now. This is not going to go well because you got a great shooting team. Well, we talked about the next 4 minutes, and 2 of those minutes have gone by already, and Washington State has extended their lead.
Oh, wow. Nate Palmeese
Gets downhill. It's very difficult to stop him because he's big enough and strong enough to take the hit and still be able to finish. This team has a lot of good pieces. It's unfortunate, again, they're a few bodies down because when you look at them as a whole, there's no way he can guard Palmeese that far from the bucket. You're just inviting dribble penetration.
And that's what just happened, Coach.
He's too quick. Well, I like the fact that he has so much quickness, and when he gets in the lane, well, they're shortening the game by using clock and playing a little bit smarter, heady basketball, except for that guy.
Coach, isn't that a carry? Appears to be all right, right this moment.
This is a great Euro step. That is a perfectly legal basketball play because he did not put it back down on the floor.
I was corrected by the coach. Not a carry call at the other end because the ball did not come back to the floor.
Exactly.
This one will. Garrett's the steal and
shorten down the game big time. Everything has to be a good possession, good shot.
Watts right at quarter. Tip back. Guess who? Tomas.
You spend all that time fishing up there. When does he find time to play basketball again in Iceland? He is a really good player. Made it easier because you have guys who can help you with the system, help you be coaches on the floor, and know what you need to get done.
And that's going to be our final score tonight. One thing I know about Loyola Marymount, when you look at that coaching staff over there, they'll have a plan. There's so much experience over there, Coach. They've all been through it.
I think it's 89 years of Division I experience. That's a lot.
And the miss and a Price rebound. And 73-59. The final score tonight. Washington State now 12-3, 2-0 in West Coast Conference play. Loyola Marymount falls to 8-6 and 0-2 in conference play.